So we have with us Mr. Himanshu Adlakha. Welcome to BW Businessworld and Disrupt. So can you please brief us about yourself and what is your company doing?
So I'll start with myself. My name is Himanshu Adlakha and I'm the co-founder for Winston. And to talk about the company, I'm the co-founder for Winston. We are into personal care appliances, particularly a tech-based company where we have introduced a lot of products which will give you an ease of having a salon-like experience at your home. So like this concept was eventually, we got this hit in the COVID time where the salons were shut, right? And people had no time to visit the salons and there was a lot of hygiene issues that people started having. So we introduced one of the product was the callus remover. That was the first product that we did for a company and that became a really hit, which is actually a pedicure at home, which give you a feel of a pedicure at home. And eventually evolving all of these, we had a lot of face trimmers, eyebrow trimmers, we came up with the blackhead remover. So all the hygiene related products, which you had a premium feeling of going to a salon, but it's a very easy tools that you can use at home. And at a very nominal price, like if you visit a salon, usually you end up, a woman is going to a salon, they end up having a bill of like a 4 to 5K, generally in the metro cities. So you will be spending that amount, even less of that amount, and you can have that feeling for over 2 to 3 years. So that is something that the idea and the concept was. And we started with one product, now we have 12 products and we are doing pretty good now.
Okay, so congratulations for winning this award. Like what's your feeling right now and what this award means?
I'm really honored to have this award. So usually I started this company at the age of 30 when we started. So I eventually had a 30 and a 30 but couldn't fit into that. So yeah, so I'm really glad to be here and a part of it.
So talking about this Indian startup ecosystem, it's a hugely competitive market. So what are the things that you want to convey to the new entrepreneurs who are venturing into the system?
See, right now in the D2C sector, if you'll see, a lot of brands are coming in. Every day we tend to hear a lot of founders coming to us. Like this is specifically after Shark Tank. Then we were featured over there. So we had seen a lot of people, whether the investors, whether it is a new founders that started coming to us, pitching their ideas, and there are amazing ideas that are coming up. But eventually what we see is like out of 199 of the startups fail. They don't eventually land up because they don't have any idea how to go to the market. They eventually end up burning their money or investors' money. So what I would suggest is like if you have any idea, start with a very small thing. Start with something with a pilot run, I would say. Test the market, whether it is a fit or not. So rather burning your hands or burning your money. So we would say first study the market and get into the market. That is something I would say.
So do you think then, as we are all set to enter 2024, do you think that the startup boom which we witnessed in 2021 can return?
The startup boom is something that you will see more. Things are evaluating. So the era has started now. So it's just the beginning. Just the beginning for the founders, for the investors to put into this, and this will, being India is a evolving market. So this will be for another 10 to 15 years. We will see a lot of shift in the market, a lot of brands coming in, a lot of ideas coming in, technology coming in. So there will be a lot of things that.
So apart from this startup boom that you talked about, what are the early trends that you foresee in next year for the startup ecosystem?
For the ecosystem, startup and technology is something that is really booming right now. So everyone. So earlier data was the only thing that startups used to like study and do. Right now technology is playing a major part. Like even companies like Swiggy or Zomato, they have a huge base. But now they are more focusing on implementing the technologies right now. They're entering into the drone areas, they're entering into the AIs. AI customer support is something that is coming up. So technologies would be playing a more important role rather your product.
So considering this turbulent time, whether it's geopolitical crisis, so what are the hurdles that startup sector witness at the current time?
The startup sector would so this bubble started in 2014-15, where people were getting a lot of funding. Every investor was putting in money. So but right now at this point of time, if you'll see the investors have also taken a backseat. Right, they are not spending blindly on the startups. Like if it's a very live example in 2023, even 22, you know how many unicorns were made. Like, but if you talk about 23, it was only 4 companies who have come into unicorn, right? So it's something on the investors front, that would be a tough call for the startups to who really want money and want to make their businesses big. So this is something, this is gonna be a big hurdle.
Okay, so as I said earlier, that startup sector is very competitive. So what's your success mantra, to drive the growth?
Just be yourself, and like if you have a product, which will fit it on the market. Just have the confidence on you and your product. Everything will just fall into your place.
Okay. Thank you so much for your
Thank you.
Thank you.